Just got to change
Oh,
some.
I've been cleaning all morning. I haven't had a chance to eat.
Oh, it's good.
Well,
Good that you're having something nutritious there just to carry you through.
And my Coke, like you can't not have the day without Coke.
Okay, on another level, I need to get you on my fizz sticks. I'll send you some fizz sticks to replace that bloody Coke. Terrible.
No, my sister-in-law's been trying to do that for 10 years. It's not going to happen.
Terrible.
But we're chatting about the roles, and you've had some pretty good attempts at it. But yeah, we're not going to lie. Your particular industry and what you're trying to do is tougher than normal. You're not like a normal business. If I were a doctor, very easy. If I were a wedding planner, very easy. If I were
it's hard.
a gym junkie, whatever, very easy. But for us, we're trying not to fit into having people look at your profile and go, you're one of those, and then just look the other way. Do you know what I mean? You want to actually build your brand. Yeah, it's, geez.
But you'll get there. Like, don't be defeated. It's not, and like you said, it's kind of like, hey, Corinne.
Hey, Corinne, sorry about the link. I don't know what. I'm majorly attention to detail. So
yeah, he's like the most anal Virgo on the planet.
When I got that email from you, I literally just wanted to crawl into a hole. So you've got it anyway. Hopefully, I sent the wrong links, guys. But anyway, sorry we missed yesterday. So you wouldn't have actually been able to catch up on much of what we spoke about yesterday, right?
No, I started to, but that's all good. I can do it later.
I hope everything is okay and you averted a major catastrophe that happened yesterday.
Yep, my role as firefighter.
Oh no!
Oh, good.
Gosh.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Well,
yeah. So we're still basically where we're at is just really carving out those bios and getting it clean and cut. Yesterday we spoke a lot more about reels, which is what you're going to see, Corinne, and how you want to really be executing them and stuff like that. Corinne, have you had a particular chance to think about reel? How do you feel in your mind about reels right now for your particular brand and your page? I mean,
yeah, I think it's good. Like, I think we can be quite funny with stuff. The only issue that we have is that we don't want to offend anyone. So that's probably the biggest issue. We can take the piss out of people with, leaving their toilet brush at the property when they leave, things like that.
Well,
but,
don't you do that?
Hey?
Don't you do that?
I don't know why people do that. Or they'll leave half a bar of soap and it's like, we're not going to use that. Like, just pop it in the bin. I think you can do reels and stuff, if I'm right, on those types of things. But we also don't want to offend anyone by giving away any sort of too much information on where the property is or who the person is. So we have to do it with a bit of tact. Yeah. I think that's sort of.
And we think if you've got humor on your side, use it. But not to reference ourselves again, but I'd like to think that we're humorous without offending. I think you'll see us swear. So you can actually do it. You've seen as well, there are some people that built accounts and doing reels where they're just totally offensive. But they're still getting a great following and stuff like that. So it is very.
That's not good for your brand.
No, not necessarily. And like Tamlyn and I have a general rule with anything on social media, because we've even noticed now with COVID on Facebook in particular that the most quietest of family members all of a sudden have a voice when it comes to an opinion around COVID, and they're just broadcasting it in this platform. And we've always had a general rule of thumb of whatever your opinion is, just don't share it on these platforms because you'll cut out half your business.
Yeah.
It's just
don't be political.
Don't be political. Don't.
It's like they say at dinner parties: don't talk about religion, politics.
Just don't talk.
It's the same thing on social media.
Yeah, totally. You've got to really look at it like, would you write it on your T-shirt and walk around in the morning?
And you know what? You would if you're an anti-vaxxer or if you're that's what you do. Of course, that's let's go for it, right? But the reality is, if you're trying to just have everyone like you in that way, you can still have your opinion, you just need to put it all over the place. So you can have so much fun. And Corinne, on that as well, you can say things like, top tips, do you know what I mean? Like top tips to before you move into a rental property, top tips when you leave a rental property, the do's and don'ts. Do this, don't do this. You know, got the really good reel at the moment, the red flag reel. So, you know, this red flag, red flag, red flag. You can all do that in all of your businesses. Do you know what I mean? It's like red flags of wedding planning or red flags of whatever, you know, affiliate marketing. What are the red flags? You can do it. It's a great one. So there's so many reels that you can use that are still delivering a fun message about your brand. And so I don't know if you saw on the feedback that I gave you yesterday on your bio, Corinne, I just said I would love you haven't seen it. Yeah, I just said I would love like family business in there. Like I feel like that's a really good niche for it to be a family run property managing agency than just.
I haven't worked on it yet, to be honest. I changed the heading thing, but I haven't worked on it. But I agree. I'm trying to find a good photo to pop in there too. I'm working on it. I'm getting there.
Oh, it's all good. And I said in there, you'll watch the recording, but I said, you know, like property is in there about 5 times. So it's really looking at getting that out.
Okay.
You can have it in a few, like the same with Kylie. She can have weddings in a few times, but you don't need to put wedding planner, wedding stylist, wedding hire, wedding event. We've got the picture that you're a property, right? Property managing.
Yeah.
And what other words could you use? That's why I wanted to kind of have that boutique family run agency is a niche alongside of Andrew's just bringing it up.
Okay. Do we want
to share. Yeah.
Share same?
No, not if you're not showing. Oh yeah, if she's showing a video.
It's a hot one today, isn't it, guys?
It is.
Okay. So here we are.
Yeah, so just quickly to jump to that. I know you'll watch the recording, but it's just nice of you to hear me say it, and I know the girls won't mind. Go into the bio. So just kind of look here. I know you've not finished and it's not done, but just kind of having a look. I love that it now says leasing and property management as the main thing. So just there, property management, you see right underneath property management, you've got property management again. It just doesn't need to. So that's what I would put, a boutique family run agency. I think.
Okay.
Also, you need emojis. So if you look under you, look at Kylie's. She's done a really of giving heart and soul and kind of fun into it.
And she's changed, you see, Kylie, plan and style and hire.
Oh, you have changed it. Well done, Kylie. Look at Kylie. Kylie's got brownie points. So Kylie, got planning, styling, hire. She's changed that. Creating your vision, bringing your event to life. Love that, Kylie. Award winner, beautiful. Quality, easy, affordable. Great. So instantly shows credibility and heart. So just going looking at then yours to hers. Can you see it just needs heart in there? And that's why with your boutique family run agency, you could even have an emoji of the family.
Okay.
Got 2 parents, 2 kids. Do you know what I mean? Like whatever that is your family. There's an emoji for that.
Yeah.
This will make it look heart just by adding that in. Specializing in residential property management. Again, you see property management, you've said it 3 times.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just, you just need to use your brain and go, actually, we only need that in there once. So leasing and property management, boom. No, we don't need to repeat it because it just starts to get a bit repetitive. That's all. It's not hurtful. It's just pointless.
And guys,
that's all.
I know we keep on going on and on about this. Just know as well, just because this is the last workshop, we're still here. We're not going anywhere, okay? So we're going to nut this out with you. Not that it's going to take 10 years for you to get it done. But if it's...
But I love, like, Narelle just keeps messaging, guys. Just keep messaging, going, how about this? I've thought of this. How about this? Like we said, we're not the be-all and end-all at all, but it's just so nice to hear it from someone else. We've got your best interest at heart. So just hearing it from... And like when we're all giving each other feedback here, and we've all been helping each other so much, it's just nice for people to go, oh, okay. Like we said to Kylie, for example, Corinne, yesterday, she had love what I do. So she had love heart what I do. I read it as love what I do. Andrew read it as Kylie stylist love what I do. He couldn't understand, and Narelle didn't understand it either. So it's just really good to get feedback like that, to go, our brains see it one way and we can't see the ways. Whereas when someone turns around and goes, oh, that doesn't make sense to me, or even the property management, you probably wouldn't look at that and see that you've written it 3 times because you are a property manager. So it's like, brain is, well, that's what we do. And it's actually like, when I look at it, not as a property manager, I'm like, you've just repeated yourself 3 times. So it's like, oh my God, I never looked at it like that.
You need a second pair.
So you just need that second pair of eyes sometimes to go, wow, okay, like how much, you only have 150 characters. So the fact that you've written it 3 times and they're long words, what else can we get in there that's going to add heart and love and, you know, attractiveness to it? So it's fun to kind of see it that way. So guys, yeah, I think there's just a bit of work to do with that. But I'm, like I said, I am here to help you. We're here to help you if you do want to. Yeah, we won't just stop. Message us and just say, you know, what are you thinking? As long as you're open to feedback, and you will get there. Now, guys, I want to introduce you. If you all have your phones with you, just go to your homepage, normal. So you're just looking at, you know, your main feed, and I want you to go to the magnifying glass. Do you know the magnifying glass at the bottom? Click on that, and we're just going to type in something that's related to your business. Okay, so I don't know, Kylie would be weddings. What would you say, Narelle, for your business? Coach, or I don't know. But even Narelle, like you, no, Narelle's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just become Narelle, just become a stripper. We'll just change the whole thing.
We'll get money anyway, right?
Great money. You got a hot body. We'll get pole dancing in there. We'll get you. We'll sort it out. But you could put a
money on clothes.
That's it. But people even put. I know I don't like it because it's cliche, but boss babe, right? It opens up your kind of people. So sometimes you get in there with searching a word like that or escape the 9 to 5. You'll find the right people. Yeah. And then it will just give you ideas of, oh, okay, so, love what they've put, or I love that word they've used. You know, it just gives you other ideas. So, yeah, so basically we've gone to the magnifying glass. We typed in a keyword that's related to your business, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to tap the blue button that says see all results, okay? Everyone following me? Now, you're going to pop up on the page. It has lots of pictures and videos and all that sort of stuff. But then at the top, shush. At the top, shush. At the top, you're going to, sorry, not you guys, just obviously the dog. At the top, you're going to see top accounts, audio, tags, places. I want you to click on accounts, okay? So when you've entered your keyword, you've gone search all results and then accounts. What's going to show up is all accounts that Instagram has found that are using the keywords, right, that are related to that topic. So like, for example, I've typed in weddings, and when I've gone to accounts, the first one up there is splash events, weddings and event stylers. Your homework and what you want to do, guys, once you've really articulated what you're about, is you're just going to go into each of these and see if any of these accounts are doing reels. Okay, see if they're doing reels. So you can open up the account. It's very quick, and they'll have a reels tab, or they won't. And if they don't have a reels tab, it means they're still just posting pictures. You don't want to follow them because we want to master reels, but splash events, for example, are doing reels. Then you want to click on a couple of the reels and see if it's your kind of style. It's something that you like. And guys, eventually you're going to find an account which is literally hitting the mark, everything that you want to do and portray to your audience. And then you're just going to follow them. You're going to save, follow that account, and you're going to use it as a reference one. It doesn't have to be one account. We've got about 6 or 7 different accounts of couples who are funny on Instagram, and we follow them for ideas. So whenever we're stuck, we just go there and bang, we just duplicate a lot of what they're doing. That is how easy it is for you guys, okay? So I don't want you to think, again, now that I've got my bio sorted out, now I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just totally out of ideas. This is where you go. This is how you find, this is what everyone else on Instagram and you only need that 1 or 2 accounts that give you all your ideas. So Narelle, there's a girl called Train with Tara, who I was following her because she's a network marketer with activewear, and then she just literally flipped and became how to do reels. So it's a similar thing to what we've kind of done, but now all of her reels are, what to know about doing reels, but then randomly she'll go, why I love wearing my activewear every day, and DM me for the link. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just very clever. Again, when she starts doing the reels on, hey, join my team, I'm in my activewear, look at my activewear, it wasn't working. So she switched the gears, and she's
Yeah.
still doing the same business. She's still selling the activewear, but she's shifted the energy so that people are coming into her page. She wears her activewear for every single reel. So she's doing the same kind of thing, but now she's promoting how to learn about social media, but she's building her network and then randomly throwing in there
or it's in a link tree.
what I do, or you know what I mean. So I just think that's what I think I'm excited to do. To go, it could be your passion for photography, could be the fun thing. I don't know. Then it's like you switch into something. So when you can kind of get that down.
Yeah, like I mean, a
free.
great example for you, that the simplest way for you would be to focus on photography, but with you know what I mean, and just use that as a way for you to actually generate conversations. From the conversations, that's where you can drop in. Oh yeah, when the need arises, you know, oh yeah, I actually do this as well. You should check that out. That's a lot of what we do. Our focus is completely changed in business now. Our focus is to create communities and to get into conversations, because conversations lead to business. All right. The same, like, you know, with the weddings and with the lease property management, if you can stop thinking about your Instagram pages as a place for people to knock on your door and ask for business, and change it more into a add in value entertainment. And my goal is just to get into lots of different conversations and interact with people. Business will come from that. Do you know what I mean? Because you formulated that trust, you formulated that good time, and all that sort of stuff. So guys, our main focus, you know, in everything that we do is just have conversations with people, because we don't know where those conversations are going to lead.
And ladies, each account is different. You know, you might not need to do that, because you're very much like, with someone like Corinne, I would just want to see Corinne's heart. Like, I just want to see your family run business. I want to see your, you know what I mean? Like their fun do's and don'ts. Like, I think you can be very niche, because people are looking for a rental property, right?
So did everyone really understand how to find accounts? Because it's not necessarily that easy. Yeah, you've all got that, and you can do that in your own time. And if you struggle at all, just let us know. We'll find some. But I just want to flip through the PowerPoint here just to give examples. You know, if you're in real estate, I know nobody on the, well, you're in real estate, Corinne. These are sort of accounts that I've found very quickly. Just by looking that same way that I instructed you guys to look. All of these people are doing reels in their own unique way, and they don't necessarily have, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers, like especially Michelle Gaget is real estate agent, but she's doing a great job with reels and communicating to her audience. So check them out. I will send this to you again, guys, and I will send the correct one this time around, I promise. So if you don't catch the names. But the same again, guys, if you're in the restaurant and food business, you know, we've had people previously, go follow people who are doing reels, see what they're doing for the creativity. If you're in the homewares business, you know, we've helped Gibson's, Noosa. They got some great ideas from just following other accounts. It's not illegal. There's no copyright law or regulation around it. Same with markets, in the tours business. If you're in the performing arts, you can see what I mean. It's all there, guys. And it's just like, where I think sometimes we're just not looking in the right places to actually find the information that's already laid out for us. So stop trying to do the work yourself. Stop trying to be Mr. Creator. And, you know, even with you, Carly, I'm sure a lot of your tricks that you've learned in your trade, you didn't necessarily create them yourself, right? You learned them from other experts in the field. You know, maybe you put your own tweak or your own twist to it.
Yeah.
But same sort of game. And I think what I've learned in all of my experience is that people just feel like they're copying, and there's something wrong with that. And it's not that at all. The game has changed.
So if you look, I don't know if you're friends with these people, Corinne, so I don't want to offend. I'm not just saying. If you were to have a look at Bell Property, Noosa, which we will never use again, because that was the first company we rented from when we first moved here, and it wasn't pleasant. Anyway.
Did you need to say that?
No, I just need to.
I don't know them, but they're across the road.
There you go. Hello.
My brother runs Bell Property in Lennox Head, so he's nice. So don't talk bad about him.
No. It's fine. And look, it's fine. It's just I'm very much about energy, and I need positive energy in my life. Like I don't need bad energy, and let's just be bad. Anyway, I wasn't saying that. I've just look at their account. They've got
Mhm.
reels. They've got one reel at 81 views. But look at there. So this is like your competitor, right? But
Yeah.
look, Bell Property Noosa Coolum. Bell Property Noosa Coolum. Bell Property Noosa Coolum. Can you see?
Yeah.
Terrible. So it's looking at that and going, right, there's literally the person across the road is not mastering this. And that's what gets me excited, because you guys can just start mastering and putting human element into it. Wow, will that be an amazing extra thing that if I was looking for a rental property and not just looking at the houses, management agency, I would fall in love with you guys if it was a family run business and I saw that and there was heart and you gave me a bit more than that compared to this.
You just
Anyway, just as an idea, because you just see it and they haven't got it going on. So
Yeah.
if they haven't got it going on, that's a massive opportunity for you to have it going on.
Okay. Yeah. What about just want to have a look at one. It's a really good friend of mine. Pure Leasing Central. Oh, see, they're really good. Yeah. I don't think anyone's really doing Instagram very well.
Isn't
Have you
that
seen that sales agent in Victoria called Lord something? And he just takes the piss out of everyone, and he's just got thousands and thousands of followers. Like, he just offends everyone. It's really funny. Let's see if I can find him. So funny.
who that person
Yeah,
is.
she's like, I need to meet that person. Is he single?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Lords of Real Estate.
Lords of Real Estate.
There's that one. And then there's Lords of Property. Yeah, Lords of Property's 47,000 followers. And he just literally...
Celebrating the real pigs of real estate that live their life. Oh, how funny.
Yeah, and so you look at the comments and engagement he's got in each of his posts, and they're like 50 to 250 to 300. That's really so that proves that he's not bought followers or anything like that. It's a real sure sign.
But is he actually a property manager or anything? Or
No, he's a sales agent in Victoria.
all right. But he's still got a brand. So this is the thing, is you can create so much. And loads of people are following. I can see there's people following who are real estate.
It's a funny thing though as well, and you've got to get used to. Like, I got excited yesterday, Carly, when you started speaking about I want to be really funny. I want to do all of that.
He actually did say, Kylie, I'm so excited for Kylie because I just feel like if we can nail this with her, she's going to absolutely explode the field that you're in with being true to who you are, because that's...
Everyone's so serious. It's like, for fuck's sake. Like, yeah, it'd just be fun. Like, yeah, I don't know.
That's fully self-expressed. And like the example that you just used right now, Corinne, is just like, when you get very clear on the fact that you're not going to make everyone happy. And I know you said earlier that you don't want to offend anyone and stuff like that, but you can, of course, do it without offending people, but you can show up real. You can tell it how it is. And of course, it piss people off. But if you are showing up real and telling it how it is, that's and it attracts business. You don't need everyone in the world to do your business to be successful. You only need to have...
People are going to hate you anyway. No matter what, you're always going to get haters.
You're always going to get that. And I always say too, like, everybody's watching you, right? Like, people are watching you put on a good show. Like, why would you even have an Instagram account if it's just that shit? Like, let's all fail forward and at least, give it our best shot to nail it. Because if we can, then you'll be laughing. You'll be like, oh my God, that was so worth it. All right, anyway, I'll share screen again.
Yeah, okay, so basically what we were going to do this time around, which has proven to be a little bit more challenging than I thought, because if we go into normal Wi-Fi, I can't share the screen, can I?
We can, our signal's just not as strong, so we might just go a bit break up. But
so we're just going to dive into Reels, and let's just keep our fingers crossed that everything's going to just stop share. And then share again. So we can't see anyone. And go to...
Just wait for it to connect back up.
I think it has. Let's go here.
There they are. You back?
Back. Share.
That was the best.
What happened?
No, was I like this?
Yeah, you'll see later. I'll probably post it to my stories.
Don't post it. Oh my God.
All right, do you want to see it? Hang on.
Shit. Is that looking attractive?
So can you see?
Oh. Please send that to me. That's funny. Can you see what we've got on our screen here?
No, not yet.
Not yet. They won't. Start working the way I want it to. That's just the Mac. Can you see that, guys?
No.
No. Why would they see that? You're just showing me the Mac. Not showing
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
You can on screen.
No, but you need to share it with the Mac and Zoom.
Can you see that?
No.
I can't see anything yet. Don't leave them on.
Then we need to move house. It's all right.
Okay, you can see that.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So we're in our account,
Do
obviously.
we need to stop share? No.
No, please don't touch anything. So basically, guys, we talked yesterday about going through reels, and some of you are doing a great job. Some of you, need to start. But what we're going to do is just actually show you through what each and everything is. And you might already notice, but I bet you a lot of it you don't. So let's just pretend that we're going into reels. So I want you all to kind of do this with us as well, just so that we're all on the same page. I'm just going to point out every single thing and what it means. I won't turn the camera around like this because that would be really scary. So I'll keep it around this way, and we're just looking at our computer screen. So is everybody with me right now? Corinne, are you in as if you're going to create a reel? Kylie and Narelle?
Are you with us?
Are you all with us?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to really quickly run through absolutely
Narelle,
everything.
again, this is for you to just tick, 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 tick in case there's something missing. We know it'll be a bit basic for you, but just
so
continue.
first and foremost, if you're already doing stories, guys, a lot of this you will see is very similar to stories, but it's pretty. You all seem quite intelligent people, so it's quite self-intuitive. On the left-hand side here, you've got some editing sort of stuff here. You've got your audio, the one that looks like the band. So you can actually go in there and find music that you want to add to. If you saved music before, you can actually go and save it. And now there's a new feature which has actually just been introduced to Instagram where you can actually import music from other videos. That's brand new. That's only actually just come out in the last 2 or 3 sort of weeks. So have a play around with that, but I'm just literally showing you where everything is. Before you start creating a video, always select the time, okay? You may be copying somebody else's reel, but if you're creating one of your own from scratch, you can't go back and change the length if you haven't done this as a first step, okay? So underneath the music icon, it says 30. If you just tap that, it will go to 60, tap it again, it will go to 15, and then 30, it just goes round and round and round.
But guys, let's do a bit of quiz here. The most viral, can you flip me?
Oh, really?
The most viral reels, the most viral reels are what? Are they 7 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds?
7.
7.
15.
So don't worry too much about the timing, but short and sharp is just as effective. 60 seconds is really good if you're needing to explain something.
There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying it is still long. So unless it's a reason of you put an explanation or, do you see what I mean? Use it. But I would very rarely use 60 seconds.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I tried to do a reel. Well, I did do a reel, but it wasn't very good. And I was trying to shorten it, and it still was 30 seconds. I was like, what the fuck? Now I know.
Yeah, but we can teach you how to cut that down too. There's another way how to do it. But
there's always loopholes and ways around, but this, if you do things in a certain order, you're not going to have that sort of problem there. And then
just do it, babe. Please just go to 30, right? Or 60, right?
Yeah.
Film something. Go.
Right.
Okay, so we're just filming now.
Just let me
No, I need to do it. I'm taking over, ladies. I'm taking over on day 3. She's stepping in. All right, so let's say that's what you just did, Kylie. This will show you if you press. Okay, so we're just filming now. This is the video. Okay, you see the scissors there?
Yep.
That can cut what you want or how long you want it. So even depending, even if it's 30 seconds, you only do, let's say you actually only want 7 seconds. You just cut it to 7 seconds and then you trim and then you're done and then preview. Do you see what I mean?
Okay.
Even though it tagged as a 30-second video, I've made it a 7-second video. So you don't have to have it 30 seconds, even if you've clicked 30 seconds. That makes sense?
Yep.
Do you see that? Okay, back to Andrew.
Thank you. Tamlyn likes to do things in just every different order possible.
You didn't have that in there.
No, but it's a process. We'll get there. But now you just jumped ahead like.
So
15.
is our marriage.
Yeah,
it's a process.
All right. So basically, just going through everything here. I'm glad that we're entertaining you guys.
They can't see us. They're still
no, that's
laughing.
fine. You can hear us. So you got the music. We're just beating each other up here. We got the music. We've got the timing. We've worked that out. This button here where it says 1 times. Okay. If you actually click on that, you can actually slow things down or speed things up. Okay. But it only refers to what you're recording on that phone for the next step. Do you know what I mean? If you're uploading a video, you can't control the speed using this device. It doesn't work that way. Okay. It's only if you're doing something right now. But it's so much fun to do this. But when you actually then, you know, when you actually go and time it, the sound, whatever audio you've added to it. Look, I'll give you an example. I'll pick.
It's all coming back to me now. Stand down.
No, I've got bad habits.
Stupid question. The 0.5's like faster or slower?
Oh yeah, you
We'll
have
show
to.
you now.
We'll show you now. So I've chosen bad habits.
Bad habits lead to late nights.
Okay. Okay.
Great song.
I'll flip the camera. Okay, and I'm just going to put it. We'll do everything. So I'll do the 0.3. And let's see what happens. Okay, just try to move and just be happy.
Honey on.
Like you love me. Is that better?
Honey's the best filter. Look at honey.
Honey's the best filter.
You want honey. Everyone needs honey in their
All right,
life.
so now I'm going to tap on where I record, and let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1.
Slow or fast?
I don't know. Let's see. So it'll still be like normal. You're doing what you're doing. Yeah, blah 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 blah. And then let's go preview it.
Why can't we hear it?
I don't know.
You're frozen on.
That slows it down. The
That's
0.3.
slow. Yeah, look at my face.
Oh,
Gone.
I don't know. It disappeared. Can you still hear us? Or are we gone, guys?
No, we're gone.
No, you're there.
it just was there.
The music's just.
Bad habits lead to late.
Oh, that was fast.
Habits lead to late nights.
Look how slow we are.
Conversations with a stranger. I've been a no.
So you get.
Bad habits lead to late.
I think you worked that out. So if you do the 0.3, it slows things down. 0.5
Really
slows
slow.
it down even more. 1 is always real time, and then if you want to speed things up, you'll see.
Habits lead to late nights.
All right, so you do that, and it's fun.
Bad habits lead to late nights. Bad habits lead to late nights. Bad habits lead.
But
Bad habits lead.
you can see when you select the audio, a lot of times when people are really struggling to do dance moves,
They slow it down.
If you go into times 4 or times
We
3,
do times 2.
and you can actually slow it down. So when you're trying to lip sync something that you can't get real time, you can do it that way. And then you can listen to the
So
words.
while you're in and they're viewing, can you just come out?
Yep.
And just come out and go into our reels and just show them the bed one.
The bed one.
Yeah.
Where's the bed one?
No,
This one?
no, the bed one that I used to slow.
The bed one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bed on the
better?
beach.
The bed one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just drawing on me.
It's pencil.
God, you and your pencils. Okay, so basically, yeah, babe, we posted this a long time
Doesn't
ago.
matter. It's showing them.
It's the beach one.
That's what I said.
No, you said the bed one. All right.
We've got our divorce proceedings, everyone, at 4 o'clock today.
Yep,
So
yep. Actually,
it's a great
There could have been so
example.
many more we could have used.
No, there isn't.
Now we've got to try to find the bed
Yeah,
one.
we're gonna find it. There it is.
All right.
This is really good. So I didn't get huge views, but anyway, I used the slow down one to show you, right? So this is the difference. This is
So basically, for Tam to run the distance.
I love it.
Oh,
that's so good.
sorry,
Corinne's
secret.
okay.
We couldn't have made that distance running on normal speed. Do you get me? So we basically slowed down that part of the part that we wanted to film, and then Tam ran as fast as she could, and then it looked really. So you can be really, really clever with
so
that.
even with a wedding, so Kylie, you could make really good use of that, because you could start really close and then, you know, make right back to the end of the room so that you see the whole entire setup that you've had, but in like 3 seconds. Does that make sense? Narelle, have you ever used that yet, where you've really done something slow like that?
This is an example of.
I have slowed it down so I can lip sync.
Oh, you can have so much fun with it. This is an example of a dance one, because I can't dance, and I really, really tried to get this. So we actually we slowed it down, but look how it turns out.
Why is it no mute?
It's just the Wi-Fi. It's not actually my fault. I'm not the Wi-Fi. It doesn't work.
Anyway, you can have a look. You can see the. Can you see that? Look at it, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
All the sounds gone.
Can't hear it.
No, we can't hear it either.
We can't hear it. Okay. So let's just go back into Reels. Corinne had to jump out. You probably saw the message.
And that's what these recordings are.
Yeah, so basically we've worked out you can select any audio, you've worked out your time, and you've worked out the speed. The speed feature is so much fun, but again, it's for real time, okay? When you record in real time, not when you
play
upload
around
it.
with it. It's fun.
And then this is the most important one under here, the time clock, okay? Which I know, Narelle, you'll know. But this is where, say you're doing scenes, say you're doing 4 different scenes, whatever, and this can be uploading content or uploading photos or anything like that. You want to actually select how much of it. I haven't got any music in here, so you won't be able to hear, but say I wanted to do them every 4 seconds, or if I was copying something, you can actually select exactly how much you want to play, so that when you set timer and press play, it will only play 4 seconds. Okay, then it will stop. Do you get me? Yeah, and then if you're happy with it, so it stopped for 4 seconds, and then you would preview it, and then you can edit it if you want. That's what Tam showed you. But that's what the timer thing is. It's so important.
And a top tip on that, if we did that today, if you're not sure on the time of how long you want, just record more of it, and then, like I said, go back and then
edit.
cut it. So if you actually only needed 3 seconds because of the music, you can still cut that there. Can you see? It doesn't matter if you film 4, but I'd always go over them.
Sorry. For some reason, I thought the timer was for, like it counted down 3 seconds before it started filming or whatever.
And it does.
Yeah, but it's you can still cut the music if you've got on a transition. So if we go back to timer,
Yep.
So there, look, if there, you can basically, if you don't want to keep cutting, you just press set timer. And there, look, Kylie, where countdown, it says 3 seconds or 10 seconds. If you've got to run back, you need more than 3 seconds to press go. You've got 10 seconds. But this dragging is just if you want only a part of the song to be recorded.
And most of it's drag to choose how long this clip will be. When you start a timer, there's a countdown before the recording starts.
Always use the timer so that you can't see your finger coming off when you go.
Yeah, it's a good point for anyone that doesn't know.
I haven't used that slider actually, but I have used the countdown. Yeah,
just use the slider if it's definitely, if you don't want the whole, otherwise you're constantly cutting.
And then
How do you? Oh, sorry.
Go, Kylie.
How do you know? Like, how do you get it in balance with the music? Do you know what I mean? What you're doing? Like, if you're doing a transition, how do you know when to change it?
Show you
Does
now.
that make sense?
So we'll just,
so it works. It's not too loud. It's not letting
You
any.
turn your volume up. I know that sounds ridiculous, but you know how sometimes it can automatically just go down.
There's no volume. Maybe stop share and start share again.
Then we run the risk of it might not connect.
Well, it's not
again.
working anyway. No loss here.
Okay.
Bloody annoying.
What's the honey anyway?
Oh, honey's the best filter.
That's our favorite filter because we
Oh,
look
it's a filter. Oh, okay.
really healthy. She's going to stop sharing anyway, isn't she? I know what you like.
Me, yeah. I'm going for it. Stop and share. Let's try again, team. All right, have you got sound on your phone before we? Yeah. Oh, hold on.
What?
Maybe that does need to be put.
No, I'm not getting it on my phone. So.
Oh, let's try. Take two, team.
You can talk.
What if everyone? This is on 4G and that's on 4G. Why can't it? Because it needs to be a Wi-Fi connection.
We're here. So anyway.
You better kill it. Show me
I actually
something.
broke my toe here in this one.
She did break it.
Mufasa.
Now the sound won't stop. So now we've got music. What is it you wanted me to show?
Right. So go to audio. So
Go
go
to
the timer.
timer.
Mufasa. Oh my God! You better kill it.
Right. So let's say with the music, we want to go. Everybody dance now. Stop. Drag it
Oh my
Yeah.
God! You better kill it.
right where it says stop.
Oh my God! You better. Mufasa.
See?
And then you want to change your scene and then record another bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance a little bit. Ready? And then you do honey because she loves honey. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's try and do that reel. Ready? You remember we ran into it. Ready? And 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! You better.
Okay.
Right.
You didn't do what I asked you to do, but
I
that's
don't
all right.
want to do that. There's nowhere to run.
Oh my God! Mufasa.
Right, but this is good. So watch.
Oh my God! Mufasa.
Go to next.
Oh my God!
Not next side. Back on the
Yeah.
top.
Hmm?
Back again.
In the top left.
Yeah. So now we want to do the next section. Now this is the best. This is the best tip. So go to
Wait,
timer.
wait. You know
Better kill it.
Now you're doing the timer for the next bit.
the next frame. Do you see what? Do you follow, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't make the video all in one hit, like you stop and start, stop and start, stop and start.
Up to you, Kylie. You have the full choice. So if you have a one where you're like, I'm never going to remember all those words, right? Like you kind of goes, everybody dance now, boom. You could do a transition, and then when you come back, so we'll show you this in the next one. So let's say now, look at this. This is the key. So let's say we're just purely wanting to remember the song, right? And carry on. You just press these little align here.
Do you see the alignment?
That my head is there, look, our heads are there.
Oh, I didn't know about that feature.
Yeah, this is the best. So watch this.
Right.
So I literally, it's like a ghost. You have to go literally into.
Ah. I don't have that.
Wow.
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, I'm not.
You just probably have to record something first, Kylie, and then.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got to record something.
Yeah.
So hold on. So watch this. So let's say, no, I'm probably not going to be right. Okay, go.
So you
Right?
can see that.
Oh my God! You better kill it.
Right. So wait. Then we go. Well, that wasn't very good. So
Then
we
you
edit
can-
the clip. So you trim it so that you just move when you. There you go. You cut that first bit off.
Oh my God! Mufasa. Mufasa. Oh my. Mufasa. Oh my God! You better kill it.
There's a lot of okay. We're showing you a lot of really technical stuff, and general rule of thumb is it can be very tricky within the app to do all of this sort of stuff because it doesn't work as efficiently as you want it to.
But still, get them in the app though.
But yeah, but you
can't
can
do
still do it.
transitions out of the app. There we go.
Yeah.
You can't align at the end.
But the only reason I guess we're good at this is just because we've been really bad at this. You know what I mean? So stop just trying to be brilliant at the beginning. We've just done this a lot.
But then let's just show Kylie a transition. So let's just go record something else.
A new reel.
Doesn't matter. Just
yeah,
get rid of that crap. It's crapping.
Is it really bad?
That's really bad. Your face was too close to the camera.
Great, thank you.
All right. So let's do go.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Just something.
Am I putting on timer?
Yeah, just record me. Just time. Yeah, so go timer.
Yeah.
And just do again.
There's no music.
Okay. Boom. Go to that same bit.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do the same bit, Kylie.
Yeah.
Honey,
and go.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's say I wanted to use something to transition.
And the music's
right. Music's gone, doesn't matter. So they get it. Then record the next bit. I'm now changing my clothes. I've put a hat on. Do you see what I mean? Something totally different. I then go to the next bit, but then the next one I'm going to start.
It was covered.
I'm going to start from there. Do you see? I'm going to cover it.
Go.
So then it's going to go 3,
2, 3, 1.
And then I'm going to go, woo! Right? And I've changed. But then I'm going to stop that and have a look.
It's really not working well now. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway.
Okay, they
that's okay. I can't get it. Yeah.
All right, but can you see how long that is, right? So it's too long.
Yeah.
So you edit the clips. Now, this is what people do really bad transitions because it's too long. So you just...
So when you're getting changed and stuff, so you've put that piece of paper up and then you run away and get changed and stuff, is that still recording, or you press stop and start another video?
It's just waiting for you to record the next bit.
Yeah, it's just there. We don't
okay.
Right, see what I've just done now? I've just cut down the amount of time this was on. So now look at that.
Yeah.
From both videos?
Depends. It depends what works. So let's go to the first video and see if I can cut that down a bit more. Probably can. So you literally go, right, when is it covering? Stop, right? So then you trim that, and then this will be even better because it's even shorter. Bum. See? Yeah. That transition is really short because I chose to cut that down. And imagine if it's a different outfit, boom. Or different whatever, and it works for some things. But this is when that's why you can do the ones where you're pulling your clothes off or you're changing your outfits or whatever.
Or when you're picking your nose, it's a good one. That's really good. She doesn't stop. Guys, a top tip, and these are things that you're going to get. Remember that lady?
Just play around with it.
That lady I told you to follow, the Virginia Kerr. That lady a lot of these sort of tricks because what a lot of people are doing, especially with transitions and stuff like that, they're either not going back and editing the individual clips, right? But another big thing, top tip, if you're doing yourself in any sort of reel, you always want to have movement. It's a form of engaging people's attention. If you're just standing there lip syncing or doing something and there's no movement in there, it's kind of boring. If you cut out 4 or 5 different scenes, you'll see with a lot of our reels, one scene I'll be lip syncing and moving in, and then the next scene I'll be moving out, then the next scene I'll be moving in, and then the next scene I'll be moving out.
And even one we did the other day, I was at the right. I don't know if you saw it. It was about my ADHD brain of how many conversations you could possibly kind of start. And 1 minute I was in the right of him, and then the next time I did it, I was coming in the left, and I was in the right, and I was coming in the left. Like we did it on purpose, so that your eyes, when you're watching me, it's like Tamlyn's coming from all different angles. She's not just coming in the same, so that you get bored. You're like, oh, she's
But that comes from practice again and your own creativity. But I
think you guys are using lots of scenes and always coming in.
You just got to create that movement because it keeps people engaged.
And a few of your videos, Noelle, there's not a lot of changing and transitions.
There's not. No.
So that's just your next level of leveling up.
Yeah.
You can do that. Your message will be more fun. Do you know what I mean? So it could be the same message, but it's just got a bit more transition. There was one I did. It's an old one now, but it's was that boom, if you saw that, like those were kind of ones are really good because it just kind of shows energy in the screen, and people love all that crap, you know what I mean, love all the change.
So could I do like a transition of like showing a room bare, like before I've done anything, then do something to block the screen, and then when I come back it's all finished?
Yes.
Or not?
100%.
Okay, so but that would take me like 3 hours to do that. So does the phone just stay like that?
You would save it. You could
Okay.
it would stay like that if you wanted it to, or you could save as draft and then edit it. But
okay,
you save it with the arrow, it's already in your camera roll. So when you come back to Reels, you upload the first video of it not done, and then my suggestion would be to zoom into something or go even to the floor. Like you just see the ones with the everyone did it, but they had the bare room, then they threw in the bauble, the Christmas bauble, and then they and then they went down like onto the floor. So then your camera's got like floor.
Or they close the door. Right? So
that's your transition. That's this, because you just need to cover the camera. And then you can edit it. So it's just as soon as it gets there, you can cut to that. And then you go from the floor or from just the door to the room that's done. And then you edit that so that you only got a fraction of a second when the camera's covered. And then boom. So 100% you would make incredible reels if you went, here we go, like, whatever, Sam and Sally's wedding styling, boom, and then you just get the best music or a fun music, trending music that's got the right energy, and boom, there you go. So, that would look so good.
So just to finish off, so you haven't missed a trick here. We've worked out everything and what we use the sidebars for on the left, okay? If you go to the bottom now, your phone might not look like this as well, because remember, Instagram updates people different ways. So on Tam's account, it looks a little bit different, but generally these, if you slide across, and you're all familiar with this because of stories, you will find lots of different filters.
Oh, there's a good one.
But anyway, our favorite is Honey. You can look it up. But if you click that little button above it, where it's got like the stars, so I'll click on that, you have all of your filters available to you. So you've got trending.
I've never used a filter ever.
Oh, darling, get your filter on.
No, and general rule of thumb is don't over filter, okay?
Don't over filter like this. Oh, where's it gone?
No.
Don't over filter like this.
Oh, you look beautiful.
My glasses. The glasses even changes.
Oh my God, that's piss funny. What's that? Pillow face. That's funny.
So don't do that one unless you're trying to create the influence. Oh, this one's nice. We love focus. A lot of people ask us about this one. So this one is where you're really clear, but the background is blurred
out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that available to everyone?
Like a portrait photo, yeah.
That's available.
Guys.
And as well, don't forget, if you see us use Honey, we use on every single one, right? So when you're watching our reel, you'll see Honey above my name. So Andrew will show you, look. So we always have Honey on. So look, Honey, you can click Honey. Narelle, did you know that? And then there's the thing.
Yeah. And then you can save
and then you just Honey there, and then it will save into your favorite.
See next to the word Honey on the right, you can actually save.
So whenever you see someone, if they're using a filter, you're like, oh, that's really, I like that filter. Then you can save that filter.
Oh yeah, Honey's good.
Honey's good, babe. Use Honey. It's the best.
If we're back in here, just so you know everything. You've got trending ones, you've got reels, you've got different topics, you've got appearance. So if you want to change your appearance, but if you're looking for the ones that you've saved, there's a little tab there that says saved. So you can obviously see that we've saved Pillow Face and Honey, and any ones that I come across that we actually like. This one's really good.
Oh, Party Lights is good. Look.
It's really good if you're just like.
Yeah.
So I did that when I got 2.5 million views. I was like, I did that one. If you've ever seen that, dee.
Yeah.
No, I'm just showing. And then I went boom and did a transition, dun 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 dun, and I put my sunglasses on, and it was like 2.5 million. Then Andrew did a piss take one and said 100 views.
Okay, so you would you toggle it on, and you can see it's highlighted in blue when it's on. If you want to toggle it off, you tap it again. All right.
Okay.
And then you got, but if you're looking for something that you just think, you know, like if I'm looking for honey, I can't find it anywhere, just type in the keywords under that search bar again, and you can find it. And then when you find it, make sure you save it. So then it will go into your save sections. So you all clear with that, guys?
Yeah, so I can look to focus and say that one.
I've got so much work to do.
Oh, nice, fun.
But
Okay, let's go. Can I
you can take over.
take over? Okay.
What do you want to do?
So,
just tell me.
Just shh, you're fine. You won't die by letting me take over. All right. So let's say as well, because Kylie will not know this. Right. So let's just say you're watching our reels and you find this one. Do we have any
I
sound?
love that one. So good.
Show that again. So that we can try. We got sound?
Just go.
Yeah. All right. Let's just show. Trying again. Going back in. Come on, Mac.
You can talk.
No, I know. I'm giving it positive vibes. Here we go. All right. So let's say you're scrolling through your account. Let's say you won't be looking at my account, Kylie, because I'm not to do with your brand. But let's say you do love this song and you're like, I want to use that. Like, oh my God. Or Narelle, you're like, I'm totally using this one, right? So to use it, Kylie, Narelle will know this. If you go down to the bottom right, where my little face is, the music is, that will show you the music, right? So then you'll go use audio, and that's already then I pop my honey on, then off I go.
Ah.
So how did you
So you can do that
to that
on anything.
or
Anything at all.
Say that again, girls. You both spoke at the same time.
I just said, did you add the squeaky noise to that audio, or was that already saved somewhere else?
That was a saved audio, but we had to make it original to us for some reason. Did we edit it or something? We got it from TikTok or something.
Yeah, I think I got it from TikTok. So I created this on TikTok, and then I uploaded it on this. Maybe it's the option to give an audio name. I couldn't find anyone that had done it.
No one had done it on Instagram. We were the first to do it on Instagram.
You got it, and no one's copied it.
No one's copied it.
But here's the thing, guys. So you can remember I told you about the alarm clock. When you go in here, you're looking for inspiration. You found accounts that are doing reels, and you like stuff. The biggest mistake that people do is actually they go into the picture in the bottom right where the music's coming out, and they save audio. Okay, that's great. All right, I'll show you where that appears, but they've saved the audio. Fantastic. It's not so. It should be easier, but this is what you should be doing. And Narelle, and you're nodding your head. You know. See the dot.
I don't know, but I know the problem that you're going to say because I've got that problem, and I'm super happy to hear that you've got a solution. So I'm ready.
You find a reel that you like and you want to copy, and you're inspired by the movements and the pictures, and you want to save the whole thing. Instead of going to the box, go to the dot above it. Okay. Click on that, and it's going to pop up with this. You want to press save. Okay. And when you press save, right, you're still probably thinking, well, where the hell's it gone? Okay. Say you spent 15 minutes and you saved a lot of stuff that inspires you. You want to come then when you're ready to record something or use something, you want to go back to your home screen and go back up to the hamburger, okay, in the top right. You click the hamburger and then you go to where it says saved. And what Instagram will do is it will automatically save your audios if you save the audio or the posts. And you want to, these two boxes at the top will always be there. You can't manipulate these. The ones that you've seen below, Tourism Noosa, Reels, No Nasties, we've created these folders. All right. So basically I will go into all posts and you can see right now, how brilliant is this? The one that I just saved, the video, the audio is there. And then you can just tap on it to make it bigger. And then if you're ready to use sound, away you go, you tap that bottom and use audio. Does that all make sense to you guys?
Yeah, that's good. Because usually, yeah, you just get a long list of audios, and I'm like, what was I going to do with that audio again? I can't remember.
And this is what happens.
And
You
forget,
save the
too many.
audio, and
Sorry,
you save the audio, and then you've got serious face Tamlyn, but you know, fortunately you can click it. But if you click it, I don't know if you're like me, I hear the sound, but I need to see the visuals. So saving just the audio is not enough for me. So get into the habit of finding a reel that you like and clicking that ...
And again, just on the ... So just go into that. So just to quickly go through what they all mean. Obviously, the top two doesn't matter. If you want to remix this reel, so let's see one that we do, Narelle. I might do a business one that you go, oh my God, like whatever. You might want to remix that reel, right? So you remix the reel. If you remix the reel, it means that's where you see that what we're on one half and you're on the other half.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So then you'd go, okay, put honey on. And then you'd go and you're like,
you can, that's so funny. Look at those two. That's amazing.
Yeah.
They're idiots. Oh, great.
Right.
And
then you could do that as a duet with someone. So if let's say for someone that you love, Narelle, and you're like, this is what I'm telling you guys. This is what I mean. Yes, you're saying that. You know what I mean? You can play around with that. So not only are you the only one doing reels all the time, you could go, Tam, that message is perfect for affiliate marketing too. I'm going to remix that and go, yes, that's what I'm talking about. But that's what. Do you see what I mean? And it becomes then creative.
Check with them, like whoever's the you.
No, they want you to remix because if you remix
and then tag them in it, or
you don't even need to because
they will already be tagged.
They will be tagged because you're remixing my reel. I want you to remix my reels because that's going to make my engagement go on your page. So that's what Instagram's about. Like, this is funny. Like that's what makes it funny. Like you can still use our energy without creating a reel.
And remember, you can add your own music.
Like Gogglebox or whatever it was.
Yeah, it is like Gogglebox.
Check this out. Say we've even remixed the reel. Look at the stuff that you can do here. You can go up to sound at the top here, and we could actually put our audio and produce the background one. We can put voiceover. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, they're crazy.
Oh, look at those idiots.
What is she?
And you know, we've changed everything. So we've got voiceover. Do you see what we're doing there? There's so much you can do.
Idiots.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's so funny. Look at those. They're amazing.
See?
They're idiots.
You like those?
How do you get that little stamp in your reel at the bottom that says Tamlyn and...
Because we remixed it.
We've reposted it, and you can't remove the watermark from.
Oh, you reposted it.
So if you want to see any,
you get the watermark in the first place, though. I don't have a watermark on.
Already posted it on Instagram. So if you went and downloaded and saved one of your videos or reels that you've already done and reposted it, it would have that watermark already in there. Now there is, I haven't found an app yet that allows you to remove the watermark for Instagram, but on TikTok, there's because Instagram do not want you to post any videos that have a TikTok watermark. So that's where you use a third-party app called TikSave. So a lot of the videos that we're recording on our TikTok account, we're copying the link, removing the watermark, and then uploading them onto Instagram, and then we're covering off the same. We're doing the work once, but it's on 2 platforms.
So you create it on TikTok, download it, upload it to TikSave, remove the watermark from there.
Exactly. So say I'm in TikTok, this is our TikTok account, and say I've just posted something. I would go in, so I can see the ... I would just copy link. Right, load in a copied link, copied. I'd come out of there, and then I'd go to, I think I've got it on here, TikSave, where I go into my apps. We're teaching you a lot of different things here, but just try to follow along where you can. And if I go to TikSave, there's so many different ones, but this is the one that works the best. I'll show you. Is this one? Wait. TikSave, yeah, I think it's this one here.
Ethan's with Gully in next year's school.
Okay.
That's cute. I
Tick
just
Save,
got an
this one.
email saying my son's in it with his best friend at school. They're going to be so excited.
So,
It's like a stress.
we've got another phone, so that's why I don't have this on here right now. But this is the best one. You don't pay for it.
Which one? Save.
Or save tick. Save
No,
top.
no. It's not this one. I'm ahead of you. It's this one here, Tick Save. And that means you can take the link then of any TikTok, not necessarily your own account. And then you can, anyway, that's just another conversation. You insert.
TikTok dislike you having the Instagram.
No, TikTok don't mind. TikTok.
You could do it. So you could do it the other way around then. Wouldn't that skip that step? You could do it on Instagram, download it, and just upload it straight to TikTok. It wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but the problem you have with Instagram is that not all the time can you save the audio. Do you get me?
Yeah.
TikTok.
But you could do a record screen.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. You're doing all the things that we do. So basically, going into, I know we're jumping ahead. I'm just going to stop share. Are we real time now? It's a little bit delayed. No, can you stop share and whatever? Everything that you're saying is 100% correct. So you're working out all the little hacks that 99% of people don't know how to do.
Yeah.
Where you can stand out really, really well. So a lot of the time, we'll cross-platform depending on what we do. If I find something in TikTok that I can't find in Instagram, I'll go on TikTok and then bring it across Instagram and vice versa.
I haven't used TikTok.
Okay.
I haven't used TikTok at all. I've set up an account. I had to download it again yesterday.
It is the same as Reels. So if you're creating a Reel, post it on TikTok. If you're creating a TikTok, post it on Reels. You're doubling your.
Yeah, I will.
So it's just a case.
Got to get clear on my bio and my.
Yeah, that's it.
Once you have that first, and this is what I wanted what I'm explaining to you right now, and for Krista and Corinne who aren't on, what I'm explaining is that wherever you feel the most confident, there are some people that prefer to only use TikTok and their editing tools to create videos, find videos and record. Brilliant. But not always will your audience always be on TikTok, okay? But instead of then opening up an Instagram account and then having to come up with or use Reels and all that sort of stuff, don't worry about it. Just use the video that you've created on that same day and post it on Instagram with no extra effort.
Yeah.
So if you make a reel, are you supposed to put it on your story and on your feed or not?
Yeah,
no.
go for it.
They do say, and a lot of people are doing this wrong, okay? So say, for example, what sharing it to your story you get to be able to do is just give a different perspective, because you can add polls, you can add questions, you can add a little comment. But say I did this, I would just go to the share button. Do you see where that is? Oh no, I'm not even sharing screen, sorry.
Share again, hold on.
Sorry.
Because I've just been putting it in the reel part, not anywhere else.
No,
yeah, this is where we just said to you, you need to decide what you want to do for your brand, because that Chris Creations doesn't share it to a feed. She just shares it to Reels because she wants their photographer. But
we say cover all
I
bases.
say cover all bases. Like, and you don't, your personality, Kylie, is not a perfect feed. So why are you trying to be fun and real and authentic, but then your feed's like boring as batshit because it's so perfect? You see what I mean? Like, I would
that's what I'm sick of. That's why I want to do stupid shit.
Then don't post it to your feed, because it doesn't. People are so fussy about their feed, and that's 2019. It's not 2022.
Remember,
it's what it used to be.
Yeah.
All that was, it had to be the same color and the same. It's not like that anymore.
The same filter or
it's not like that anymore. That's not a fact anymore.
But the problem is that we live in a world of comparison, right? So we look at crews, whatever, and then you come off a trainer like us saying share everything to your feed. Oh, but then I look at an account of somebody with lots of followers and they're not doing that. You're all of a sudden in that spot of, oh, well, what's right and what's wrong. We're telling you what we've learned, what Instagram is saying is
But
the go.
we're just saying to you, like, Chris probably doesn't want all that because she is a photographer at the end of the day.
But it
No, I'm
doesn't
just
make it right or wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it works for her.
Yeah.
But what I'm just saying is, you don't need she's not got all those following from her perfect feed. She's got the following from her reels. So it would ruin her reach if she was on her feed. It wouldn't. It's just obviously something that she doesn't want mixed, but it wouldn't ruin everything if it was on the feed. I think it will make it.
And it's not.
And sometimes she does post it to her feed, and sometimes she doesn't. So
Yeah.
But anyway,
Just probably wants to also people to take her work seriously, but her personality.
and she swears a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, so she's very swearing.
That's confusing, kind of, isn't it?
Totally. So
She's sharing on her reels, and then she's got this professional looking
So
radio kind of feed. It is a bit confusing.
Strange one. She's a strange one because I just showed you as an example, but I just think she's so fully self-expressed and authentic that you don't question her because she's so real when you see her reels. But still, all right, let's go.
So basically, when you're here and you've posted your reel, do you see you've got the love heart? I'm going to show you everything you see in a reel right now. Okay, so obviously we starting from top to bottom. You can go back with the arrow back to where you started. If you go to camera, that's automatically going to bring it. Make a reel. But looking at the right, you've got how many people have liked it, your comments, and then this one here is very important. The one that looks like a mail or an airplane. Share. So you will always, whenever you do a reel, you always want to share it to your story. And it will always pop up like this. You can manipulate that with your fingers. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You could touch here and change the background. Whenever you share it to your story, do not cover it. What happened before?
Oh my God!
People were always covering it. They would put a sticker like.
You reel, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's so. Oh, whatever. And they'd do this. And the old thinking.
This is old thinking.
The old thinking was, that will make people click it.
Yeah.
I will give it a bit. What it actually does is piss people off. Don't do that.
But what I like to do is, just to show you if I do it, let's say I did want to do it, there's nothing stopping you doing that. So it's not covering it, but it's still giving it something of, oh, this is new, let me go and watch that. So they're just
How come the reels? Sorry, how come when you do it onto your story though, it doesn't show you all the reel? It only shows you a bit. Is that right?
Because your story is only 15 seconds.
Only 15 seconds.
So then if they want to watch it all, they have to go to wherever you post.
So then they would. So if you tick on it won't show me now, but if I was watching Andrew's post and I ticked on it, it would say watch reel, and it would take me to the reel.
Okay.
There's nothing stopping you. If it's a 60-second reel, you just write in there, check out my latest reel, just don't cover the reel.
Yeah, okay.
Guys,
Click to watch full reel.
I always give people another way to interact with you. So I've just added that. Say I've posted that. That's done. And then
what is that thing anyway? Whether you like it or not?
Slider to like
Slider,
so if I go into
it's another way of doing a poll, yes or do you like this, yes or no. It's another way of getting people to
So if I go into
engage.
stories now, Tamlyn just stealing.
That was great. I wanted to steal that.
just casually stealing it.
Casually stealing from an Airbnb.
It hasn't actually loaded. Just have to wait for it to load. But always share your story. Yeah, no, I did that on purpose so that we can interact with it. But yeah, you come down here. Always share to reel. And listen, guys, if you ever want to share a reel somewhere else.
So let's say, Kylie, you're looking and you go, oh my God, Narelle would love this reel.
Yeah.
You send it to Narelle.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I mean? You just basically send the reel, like ticket. Mindset coach, she's there, and then send.
And you can write a little message.
Have you seen this? You should totally do this. So help each other out. Like I always, if I randomly send you a reel, it's purely because I'm saying, do this reel.
You know what I mean? So that's what people are doing when they're sharing your stuff. Did you know?
So to share that to TikTok, you can't just do that same thing though. You have to save it and then go back and load it up.
Yeah, it's a different account.
I'll teach you how to do that. But say, for example, you just want to share, copy the link to that. You can copy it. Did you see how I did that?
Yeah.
Go to the dot, dot, dot and copy the link.
Yeah.
And then I can come out in Messenger and I can go Tamlyn and I can actually paste that link, or in text message.
Okay. Yeah.
Or Facebook or anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
If I wanted to save it to the camera roll, I would do that. And
Okay.
and then you go into the camera roll, and that's actually saved the music as well. So I just took a photo of your account. So it's just taken a while to save. Hasn't appeared yet.
What's that? That's what you say. Oh,
No, that's what I shared to my story.
Anyway, that's what
anyway, that's how you would save it to your camera roll, and then you just upload it to. Oh, it'll appear now. No, sorry. And then when it's in your camera roll, then you can upload that to your TikTok or your other platform. Yeah.
Okay.
There's lots of things, but looking at
Because
your,
that thing for Facebook the other day when I changed from a business to a creator, now every time I want to share to Facebook, something from Instagram to Facebook, I have to like actually go in and actually full on log in properly to Facebook to share anything.
this is the question I asked at the beginning. So there's a hack around that. Okay, if you still want to be able to post things on Instagram and go straight directly to your business, is that you need to not become a creator, stay as a business account on your Instagram. All right. But then remember when we talked about going into
better show her how to do it.
your type, I'll show you.
Because you'll need to, that's what we said. Remember, Kylie, we said we need to fix that if that is an issue for you.
So you go to edit. No, we're going into first accounts. So you go to your settings.
Yeah.
Why is that an issue for Kylie? Sorry.
Because no, she's linked to Instagram to a business page.
Oh yeah.
And she's takes it off business. It means it wants to share it to a different account. It doesn't automatically share.
So I would switch back to business account. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and that will, and you probably had to relink them, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And then come out of here, and we would have already done this in the first workshop. You've got to make sure your category is entrepreneur. Is it entrepreneur?
It's creative, I think.
No, I don't think you have the option to be a creative here. The category is like where everyone would say, if I'm a real estate agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everyone should be. Okay, so you select entrepreneur. Yeah. And then when you've selected entrepreneur, you go to profile display and you just hide it. Display category label. You just make sure. That will give you all of the features of a creator, but still allow the link between your business account and your.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So where were we? We were here showing you everything here. Now this is really, really interesting. Okay. Tamlyn loves this. Okay. When you're looking at the bottom of the screen here, you can see that this has been a collaborator because there's two people there, Andrew Social and Tamlyn Samuel. We explained that before.
I explained that. Yeah.
But you see this little arrow in the bottom left-hand corner that's pointing up?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
That means this is a trend in sound, okay? If you didn't know that already. So if you're and you don't see it, that's not a trend in sound. So if what that is a trend in sound, it means that Instagram are pushing this more. So look out for them always. And again, you can see honey at the top there highlighted, and you can see honey here as well. So there's a few different places you can click to find where you want to save it.
But just be careful. You know that blue line we were speaking about?
Yeah.
Honey also is not part of the blue line.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you're really close to the blue line, the honey will cover some of the words. So I always get the blue line and then just go slightly up, because if you've got a filter, the filter will, can you see? That filter's covered, so that's not great. It's covered what we're trying to say, so that is incorrect.
Yeah.
But it didn't show us the filter when we post it. That makes, did you say something, Narelle?
I just said that's great. You're filter with the old people.
Oh no.
Now,
I was doing reels in 2016.
teaching you guys, because you want to get into the habit of finding reels, and I taught you how to find things and save them the right way. I just want to make sure that you all know how to create new folders and everything in here. Have you ever done this before? So you'll always have audio and all posts. Instagram will always create them. So whatever you save audio-wise will always go there, and whatever you save post-wise, which we just taught you, will always be there. See in the top right-hand corner, there's a plus button.
Yeah.
You can say that, and you'll say collection name. Just type in workshop, or just say, for your particular case, inspirational reels. I can't even spell. Inspirational reels. Okay, and then next. It's not the best system, but this is all that Instagram have to offer. But then everything that I've just selected and saved, I can actually go in and actually save those in that folder, so that when I am ready to, recreate something, the folder's there. Do you know what I mean? And you can see we've got different folders for all different things that we've actually done. But it's a great place for stuff. Even if there's people that you're following, you can actually save one of their posts on their account and then save them in an individual folder, so that you know where to find them all the time. There is a new feature that's come out, but it hasn't on this account. But in the top left-hand corner where you see your username, you're going to be able to click around there, and it'll drop down with a box that allows you to select favorite people that you follow, so that you can access them quicker. That's rolling out yet, so it hasn't actually come. But while I'm actually here, guys, I know we were going to be in the creative process of reel making, but do you have any burning questions? Is there anything that you see people doing that you don't know how to do, or that you would like to know how to do, or I'm kind of stuck with it? Is there anything that's coming up right now?
I saw one of those things last night, and they have the phone, and I thought, oh, I love it. And they go like that
Did it?
with the phone, and then, I mean, I know I can't do that yet, but, and then it was a transition, and I thought the same, like.
Of course you can.
Yeah,
Well, that girl was showing us how to do it, I think, in her reel.
Does she?
Well, one of the girls that we followed yesterday.
Pink Sparrow will show you how to do all that. But
Okay, that's cool.
But there's
So just thought that'd be cool to do the before and after too.
There's two ways to do it. So you can do it with a mirror, but this is how we did it. Watch. So it looks like it's her, but it's actually Andrew. So Andrew's filming her doing this.
Yeah, at the same
At
time.
the same time as she is doing it. But other people, it looks like they're in the mirror, but then if you're in the mirror, you see it's not right. So it is someone filming you, otherwise your hand gets in the way.
So that particular one is quite a tricky one to do, because even on the other side of it, trying to do it in time with the person is quite hard.
But
You had like a little screen in front of it or something.
I'll be able to do reels that I can record myself, which is going to be the biggest problem.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys have a tripod and a stand?
Yeah, I've got a tripod.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay.
And a what? A tripod and a
stand.
We just like the stand because it's a big long stand,
Just
big
go-
tripod.
Just go get your basic tripod from Officeworks or whatever. Honestly, out of all of the pieces of equipment that we have apart from the phone, it's pretty much the only thing we ever need. And what will separate you from...
And we got this for Christmas from Andrew's mum, which you can't see us. Hold on, we'll stop sharing. Which is like a full-on professional, go. It's like...
I won't use it.
Well, we will use it. It's hundreds of dollars, but we need to figure it out. But it's like...
wow.
You don't need all this. Do you see what I
You
mean?
don't.
This is what's good about reels, is you just need good lighting. You need... And the thing about the tripod, Narelle, is you don't have a steady hand. However much we think you're steady, if you're doing transitions, it's not going to be right if you're trying to hold, you're going to move. So the tripod...
The tripod, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah.
I've got the camera stand, like the phone stand attached to it. It's more about, I guess, if I wanted to do something, turn
do that one.
do that.
someone would have to do that with you. But there might be another way how to do it. I just tried it in the mirror and it doesn't work. The mirror, I was thinking it was a mirror, but it's not. It's another person filming you.
But even like your beach one the other day where, you know, that you showed us before, sorry, with Andrew asleep on the beach, you know, like someone running away, like that's where I'm going to have to like pull friends in and just be like, help.
There you are.
And make some fun of it. And yeah, you're 100% right. It's probably we forget sometimes that we're two and we have that ability to leverage off each other. But
Pink Sparrow's one, so you know she
stuff
is she doesn't have a helper.
But she actually commented on
she
one
has
of
a fiance, so he probably. But I doubt. I'm sure she's just pretty much self-sufficient.
But I can't emphasize enough. Out of all of the accounts, Pink Sparrow is probably the best account to follow to teach you, like what you just said to me right now. How do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you do that? Because she teaches it so well.
Just show Kylie, Andrew. Go to Sunshine Weddings.
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry, actually, go to Elopements Noosa as well. Go to Elopements Noosa, actually.
Yep.
And Sunshine's Wedding, they're both too good. So these, you probably know them. So this is Ellie and the other one's Danny from Elopements Noosa. Elopements Wedding.
Come on.
It's not coming.
It's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
It's coming. All right, here we go. So these came to our first workshop and were really resistant about reels.
Which one?
Elopements Noosa. She did a great one eventually, but I just want to show you the power of. She took great advice with all that, but this one here, like that 6,001. Like, watch how.
Days we've been waiting for. On days like these, who could ask for more? Keep them coming, 'cause we're not done yet. These are the days that we won't regret. These are the days that we won't forget.
So you can see there, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't in time with the music, but my God, did she bring that wedding to life? Like I felt like I was there. I was like, oh my God, I was wanting to be a bridesmaid at that wedding. So that is what brides are looking for when they're coming to your page. They're looking for.
Yeah, I did one this morning, but it was a styled shoot, so it wasn't like a wedding, but yeah.
I'll go to Sunshine's Wedding first, just for. And look, that was just an example.
Yeah. And that's with pictures, so yeah.
Just still pictures, and she chose a trending song because the arrow was up. So a trending song is always going to give. So Ellie, bless her, is like she tries. Not negative, bad thing. She's gorgeous, but really struggled just to kind of get the thing. So you lost Sam, but just you might need to stop. Okay, he's got no Sam again. Look, trending song. Very important to see that star. You've lost the song, but it's like again, it really showed the styling of the I'm just going to stop, see if we can do it again. So we can see kind of.
So that you can't, there's not a quick way to look for that arrow. You have to look through accounts to find it. You can't just
I'm sure there is trending audience.
No, if you go into, I'll show you exactly how you do that. There is a quick way to find trending stuff. So you basically sorry, this is wearing a little bit thin. It's going to come. All right, so say we're in the account and then you want to create a reel. Content ready to upload, and you select audio, see more. I thought it had trending at the top.
No, have you ever found it, Narelle? I've never found where you found them. I just always see that the arrow, if the arrow's on, it's trending. There's a lot of Pink Sparrow, and everyone will show you these are the trending audios, but I've never actually seen.
I want you to scroll to find them.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I don't think it's meant to be easy.
I know
but I just think if you don't have a particular, just go to just do that again, Andrew.
Yeah.
Go to For You. Like, are these trending, the top ones?
For You.
Oh, there.
Well, these will always be the most
it.
popular, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it trending? Oh, you won't be able to see. You can't see if it's trending.
You can't see until you That's
definitely trending.
Yeah.
So that's, I know Celine Dion's trending at the moment, so that might be the top ones on the For You are the trending ones. But I personally just find it by scrolling and seeing. Because if you as well are following, there's Virginia Kern. If you're following your wedding planning or whatever, there will be certain styles of music. So you just try and get trending. It's going to help your views.
Look, listen, watch this now. Just type in the search bar audios.
Doesn't show you trending though.
What's the name of that song? I want to do photo ones to that. It's really quick though.
Now you put us right on the spot.
Let's go. There. The first one, wasn't it?
Mr. Blue Sky.
Mr. Blue Sky. Okay, thank you.
But isn't it great? Because you find songs like that, and it's just like when it that sort of energy.
Yeah.
Mr. Blue Sky. Wait, Mr. What was it? Mr.
Blue Sky.
It's so funny that we spend so much of our life in these platforms.
If that's the song, you're looking at account.
But the platforms don't give us any education. So I'll send it.
Oh, there it says it's trending, look.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah.
There you can see it's trending.
That was very hard to see if it was trending.
I reckon you can Google like how to find trending on Instagram and someone will have blogged it or something somehow.
But at least you know if the arrow's there, it's trending. So don't worry too much. It's just more if you don't have a song that you particularly care if you're going to use. It's just for wedding stills or something. Then you definitely need a trending song.
Thank you.
This strategy does not work. I'm using.
She's very good. So what else can
See that? Sorry, can I just ask something? Yeah. See, I've got this request thing. Oh, can you see my phone? No, I don't know.
Messages like
Hold it up to the camera.
That like, can you? Oh, is it too bright? It's got up the top. Like when I go to my messages, it's got primary, general, and request.
That means someone isn't your.
Let me show you guys. Let me show you.
And they've
But I think they're like spamming things. Some
are. But there's still a lot of people that aren't family that go in there. If you're not following them or they're following you, it will go in requests and then you make them primary or general.
Okay. So one's got no followers. So is that a spam one?
What's it saying?
Most likely. Is he saying hello, honey?
Hi. I'm too scared to open it. It says, hey, I'm on the promo. And then I'm too scared to open it.
So I would say that's a scam. Not a scam. They're not the scams. They're just bots.
Let's have a look. So,
Kylie, do that one.
So do that one. Easy. So you go into your messages and you've got primary, general, and then you've got requests. Okay.
Yeah.
You can
see how's the toe is not spam. That's someone thinking I broke my toe from that last reel. That actually is a repost.
Guys, when you open these, you're not going to get hacked. Okay. It's only if you click link within them. Okay. But you still want to be checking out this folder because there are people, as Tam says, who are not following you, who are asking you questions. I mean, who you are not following. That's why they go into that.
So do I answer them or not?
Sorry?
Do I answer them?
Yeah,
it depends what they're asking. So I would check now. I wouldn't look, listen. How's the toe? I don't know who you are, right? So I would go into his account and we'd go over it. I probably wouldn't answer that.
Probably wouldn't respond.
I wouldn't waste my time in answering. So I would probably just delete.
I'll just delete that. Okay.
So this chick's put, wow, that's amazing. You are doing amazing work and leave a great impact on life. Generally appreciate your work.
Right. So always go in and just check out their accounts.
Check the account.
And use your common sense.
Does it say, murderer? This is a thing like that. I'm weird. Well, I don't want to be your friend if you're weird then.
Look, this is a classic example.
This is a spam. Watch this one.
Look at this one. Villa Vargas Pulido.
Yo.
And it's just like, yo, I help run straight away. I just block these. Okay.
Okay. So you can open it and it's not going to spam you. I always get too scared. So it's okay to open them.
Yeah, that's totally
And if anything says, click the link, just don't click the link.
Yeah, okay.
No, but what to teach you here, because they are advancing this feature. They're because they know business is created in the DMs, but you've got to develop your own system, okay? So I basically have primary and general on Tamdrew Social, and then of course requests. But generally speaking, primary is just conversations I'm having with people who are responding to polls, who have asked me questions that maybe I'm following, they're following. The only time I will shift people over to general is if perhaps...
See, actually, Krista Hannon should be in general.
Yeah, but I think she actually is. But anyway, don't throw me under the bus with Krista. But
No,
anyway.
I'm just saying that's...
So,
Well,
okay,
yeah.
so Krista, because she's
use it as an example.
Can you just let me try to teach
We'll
it?
move it to
Yeah,
general.
I will, but it's all a process. She just jumps ahead on
They're
everything.
all asleep. It
All right.
takes so long.
I don't, but that's how you explain things.
Okay, we don't need an argument.
No,
Just
we don't.
carry on.
Anyway, all right. So say somebody's...
Jesus.
Say somebody... Okay, yeah, we really are going to have a divorce. And it'll happen on a workshop. So I would find this name. Sorry for annoying you guys.
You just have to understand the squirrels, that's all.
I've never understood the squirrels. Go across.
Gotta keep us entertained.
Can you let me do it? Are you finished?
Yes.
All right, great. So I'd slide across, I'd click more, and I'd flag it. This is just what I would do. And I'd slide across again and pop it into general. The only reason I'm popping that person, Krista, into general is because that's somebody who's either doing a workshop, interested in what we have to do, all that sort of stuff. That's why you guys are in here with flags on, and you're in that because I can go into this inbox at any time and know they're the people I really want to be constantly engaging with or get to their accounts quickly. But you can just as quickly slide across and switch them back to primary if all of a sudden they're no longer interested or you've exhausted that conversation. Do you see that? You need to develop your own system here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also show them just the unread. I know it sounds silly, but if you go in and you like, I don't have time to answer that, but I really need to answer that, you go back and just put unread, and then it makes it black again.
Yeah. Just so
and then
that
when you go back
Yeah.
in, especially for my squirrel brain, when I go back in next time, I remembered I've got to reply where I would have forgot to reply to Narelle if that isn't black.
Yeah.
And you've
That's handy for me because I get lots of brides contacting me on this and I'm like, no, freaking email me. And because I open it and then I forget to go back. I literally forget to go back.
Yeah,
so if I can flag it, then that's good.
Flag it, make it unread, and put it in general. And then you always make a thing of going, go to general and just
remember
check.
this on the search bar here, even within the folder, if you click that little box there on the right, you can actually bring up every single person that you've flagged as well. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Just go to main inbox as well. So they're getting better with the usability within there, but it's a bit frustrating just 2 columns because how can you categorize people you're speaking to into just 2 columns? But that's how we work.
But in business, you pretty much can. They're either business associates or they're not. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Just why I had 3 comments. Anyway, so.
I have a small question.
Yeah.
See that that reel that you just shared your story, the one before.
Yeah.
With the warning on it. I think it was the warning one.
Yeah.
And that writing on the front, how it's kind of see-through. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Think
so that basically, if you go in, basically, it's just a different font. So. Yeah. And this is where, at the end of the day, this is where when you start pressing all of the buttons, you're going to start to see all of the different options. But I like to mix up the font. You may want to use the same font. Do you know where to find it? It's just like your stories.
Yeah.
That.
I just never seen it. Oh, good.
Do you want to teach you a little hack on stories? Do you know on stories, if you upload an image, it doesn't stay as long as 15 seconds, and it's really annoying if you just do an image and you want it to stay a little bit longer. Here's a hack, guys.
I reckon that reel we do today.
So you will basically go in, you'll go into your stories, go to the bottom left and upload something that you know is 15 seconds. Maybe it's a video you already have on your phone. So I'll click that one.
Oh my God.
Then go up to the volume button, switch the volume off, and then go to the ... in the right, and then see where it says draw, choose a card, and then hold it on the screen.
Yeah.
Now you can do whatever you like with that, and it will stay for 15 seconds. Did you follow that, Carly? Narelle, you already knew that by the sounds of it?
No, well, I knew that you could block it out, but I hadn't thought about.
And now I can upload a picture.
Yeah.
And that picture will stay there. I don't know why I would want to upload that picture. It's just a friend of ours in the UK. But that would stay there for a whole 15 seconds now.
Yeah.
And I can add music to it or whatever.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a bit of an issue, isn't it? If you've got writing on it.
Yeah, totally. But just a little, there's so many little hacks, and there's just so much to tell you guys.
Can you
guys go ahead?
Can you do like on story? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know how you just put that picture up?
Yeah.
Can you do two? Is there a way you can do two pictures on one thing without putting it in a photo collage?
I'd do it exactly that way. So I would say I want to have a yellow background, hold my finger there. You're either going to use outside apps, but you can see how when you go to that little sticker there, the smiley face, you see this thing here? That's anything from your camera roll. So I could upload that and move it around, and then I could do it again. And then I could put that up here, and then I can do it again.
Oh, okay.
I've got so many pictures of Scott. This is really scary.
What a stalker.
What a stalker. And then if I wanted to, I could tap on each of them and change the shape.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So, again, it's just tapping all of the buttons. There's so much here that people just don't know. You know that you can put your own link in. You've already copy and pasted a link maybe to your website, but then you can customize the link and give it a name.
I didn't know you can customize it.
Yeah, so that's really easy. So say I don't have a link anywhere. Oh, here's a link. So I've got a link there. I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go back into stories, and now I'm going to pop a link in there, and then where it says customize sticker text, instead of just having this really lame Instagram link which doesn't have any instruction, I could type in click for a laugh. And then that will come up as click for a laugh.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, okay. I wondered how people did that. Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool. There's so much. We've got polls, we've got countdowns. I'm just trying to think what else. But the most important ones here, guys, are the quiz, the poll, and the one with that slide-in sort of emoji. They're your interaction tools, okay? You want to be using them as much as you possibly can, because it's allowing your audience to connect with you, okay? Don't just post pictures all the time on stories of just you doing stuff. I mean, it's all well and good. You're going to serve your audience, but give people an opportunity to have an opinion. Give people an opportunity to say, I really like that. Because again, that will turn into a conversation, all that sort of stuff. These ones at the top, location, mention, they're dying. I don't think people are using them as much. You've probably seen this one, or people do this, add yours. So basically you could pop this in here and type in share your favorite pic. Right? And you can put that somewhere. So whatever you do, say, for example, for you, Carly, with weddings, maybe you've just done your favorite table display, and you've done that on your stories, you've added a bit of music, and then you can do share your favorite, and then you could write in there, what's your favorite table display? And then when people see your story, they can actually upload their picture. It's so super cool. It's a great way for people to share their pictures with you.
Did you also just say on that, you probably did, but just to make sure, if you've got 3 table displays, which is your favorite?
Oh yeah. But that's like interaction. I'm just talking about this feature.
Saying,
Have you ever used?
So when they do that, where does that go to your messages?
That will you can actually click on it. Anyone can click on it. Okay, so basically say you had 10 people over a course of 24 hours that have been added to that. One that then goes into your story and actually presses on that box. I can't do it here because it isn't created. You will go straight away into a screen of all of the 10 pictures. So it allows your audience to see.
And then you probably can share that to your story.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And is that the same when you ask? I did it the other night on a story thing. I asked a question. I can't remember what it was. Oh, something about eating in bed or something. So people can touch it and see what the end result is.
No.
You get what I mean? Like,
no, you get to share it if it's like yes or no, and it will end up saying 80% yes, 20% no.
Yeah.
You then can share the result.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool, okay.
Or you can show the result. I think it taps saying show the result, and then it will, on that page, it will say 80% yes, 20% no.
Yeah, you all know, and you all know, guys, in your stories to look at the bottom here. Do you know what everything does here?
Yeah.
Stories, so you know you can go in between. So we got 367 people viewed, and then you can go across here and look at stats. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I don't know what any of it really means. Don't really need to.
Well, I'll tell you very quickly. So say navigation, it's a pretty important one, where it says forwards, exited, back, and next story. Say you've got a collection of 4 in a row of pictures, you get a really good idea of what people are doing. So say 255 people looked at that. It tells you whether people purposely clicked forward or waited for the whole 15 seconds to go up. When it says excited, it means that they looked at only 2 seconds of it and then they just couldn't wait to get out of there and went forward. That means excited. Back means that they're checking out the information and they want to look at the previous one. So how many people went back to just cross-reference again? And how many people just clicked the next story straight away? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sticker taps is really important if you're sharing other people. So I put a sticker in there of Tamlyn and Samuel. That's the sticker. See Tamlyn and Samuel? I tagged Tamlyn and Samuel. That's called a sticker tap. So basically it says from that story, and because I put the sticker tap there, that 2 people visited Tamlyn's profile. That's what that means. All right. And then you got content interactions to that actual story. 2 people actually replied in a private message to me. I haven't actually got much interaction with all of these.
Where sticky tap?
Hey.
Where was this? The sticky tap?
That's a sticker. So anything you tag, maybe a location, you tag another Instagram account, that's called a sticker.
Yeah.
In that version. So say you're sharing another account of somebody that you really like. Somebody might have looked at your story and then
you tag.
Yeah, there's so much, hey. But what else can any other questions coming through, guys? I know we haven't actually created a reel. Did you guys actually take the time to get a folder going on? No.
I've been.
That's all right. I think it's too hard to do.
I spent hours on it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it is worth it. I promise. Otherwise, you're just going to stay lost. Kylie, okay, advice for Kylie here on the reel she just posted. Show her how to get rid of that black.
Okay, where are we?
Well, we were speaking to you. Remember we said about the black?
I know, and I was just sort of having a play really to know what I was doing, and I did see that. I went, oh shit, yeah, all my pictures are the wrong way. So I just thought I'm posting it anyway. I don't get
No, it's fine, but can you see how that doesn't look great compared to the one with 2,000 views, wedding day before and afters? That one's perfect. This one is beautiful.
Yeah. You want to use the whole screen. So basically that's where we bring in the beautiful in shot, okay?
You need a photo.
I did it in shot.
No.
You didn't click the right button.
Let me show you. Let me show you. We've got okay, so here's an example. I just got to wait for it. I hope it's not too long. Here's an example. It's not. It's
not perfect. It's just a quick fix.
Yeah, it's not a perfect answer. But if you've got a lot of stock photos that you already have in landscape, this will be a little fix just while you're building up your new platform.
So I can't fix it now. It's out there. Hey, I'd have to delete it off. Yeah.
Once you posted the reel,
but to be honest, you don't have great views on it, so it's not going to make. I don't think it looks good on your feed like that. This is where you've got to think. Okay, you've got such beautiful reels, and then you've got. It's like to me that ruins what
So-
you're trying to create. So just see if you can fix what Andrew's doing and repost it. I would.
So we're in InShot right now, okay? And I've literally uploaded a landscape photo, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go across to see where it says canvas. All right. And you can actually select the bottom what platform sort of viewing you want it on, and say, I would actually pick TikTok, because TikTok is actually the same as Instagram. Don't worry about these Instagram ones.
Because they're the posts.
They're actually for the, so I'd click this one. But do you see how it will still only show it in landscape, but I've still got the top and the bottom, which is what will happen with a lot of you. And it's just like, that's not what I like. Then you can go across to background, and you can either fill in the main content and make it bigger on the top. You can blur the background. You can change the color. You can change the pattern. Ooh. You can put polka dots. Do you know what I mean?
You see how much that looks better than black?
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do in here, but just have a little play around.
Because I've just got, I mean, I know now to hold it up vertically, but I mean, I've got so many photos that are horizontal that I want people to see, but yeah, okay.
Just do this, just change the color. Because you might even go to the one that you did that didn't work for this, but when you have photos behind it, when you just did, so go to background. It didn't work for this because there's too many people, but that might work for if it's trees or if it's you see what I mean? It might not look so offensive. Like, this is weird because it's a zoom.
Or
but it just shows, and then it blurs it as well.
I could put a picture. There you go.
Well, you can put a picture in there. You see, you can really just play around with it much easier than just you don't need to post black. Don't ever post black. Like, it's like death on your page.
So should I just delete that off then? And do it again?
I never tell people to delete it, but I personally don't like it. Like, I think when I just suddenly look at your page, you've got really beautiful reels, like all of them. Let me just stop. All of them here, if you see, all of them are actually really beautiful, like you've done, and that is just like dead as a doorknob.
Okay.
It's like someone stole your phone and
it's like someone just put someone up. And because it is, you don't have a hook on it, whereas all these have hooks on. So it's like the ones before you had the yearly cleanup, sort out, and start take has begun. Wedding day before and after's best day ever. And there's no hook on that black one.
What's a hook again?
Is the writing that says check out.
Oh, fuck, yeah, I forgot about that. I need to do like a checklist or something like.
Great idea. We can put that together. We should totally put that together.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, because it's like really hard because you go, shit, okay, yeah, I've done that. Whereas if you had a little checklist and you go, yeah, done that. Oh, yeah, oh, no, I need to do that. And then.
We'll easily put that together and we can keep adding to it. But even like the crop profile, you've got to make sure. That's the big thing for me, crop profile. Make sure that what are you seeing on your feed is what you want to see.
I bet you there's something which already, somebody's already done that. I'll find it for you and I'll send it to you.
This is brilliant.
I was pissed. I drank that whole thing. It's like a whole bottle.
Bottles empty around you.
Yeah.
That
was in lockdown in August.
Did you actually drink it all?
Yeah,
I did. I got so pissed after it.
We go
That's
to.
funny. But yeah, I would be deleting that and making it really beautiful because you've actually wasted those photos personally.
Okay.
And I would be cropping that second picture there that says when stormy nights become.
Yeah.
That would be my capture.
Okay.
So do you remember how you do that? You go cover.
Yeah.
And slide it at the bottom for the picture.
Yeah.
But otherwise, your reels will only ever be the start of the reels that will be on the feed.
Yeah.
Whereas you can probably find a better picture in the middle of the reel, and that can then be your cover photo.
Mm-hmm.
And then just crop profile image, and then you'll be able to pick what's right.
Okay.
But I'm so excited for you ladies. I really am. You're going to create some magic. Did you learn some things?
Yeah. Too much. The brain's going to explode.
I know, that's it.
And I think the magic, the magic in all of this is making the commitment to do it every day, because from making that commitment, you will actually, you will be pushing more buttons and you will be getting more familiar. Just like anything. And I think the biggest challenge that we have, because even with our team, you know, outside of this, we try teaching people all of this. And because people aren't doing it afterwards, they're just like taking all the information in. It's just like we're back at square one a month later, because, well, you know how it is, guys. So the only way you're going to get better, and people are going to come to you soon if you make that decision, do it every day, and say, how you do that. And it's like sometimes you don't have the answers because you've just been doing it every day. You just know. That's the only reason. We literally made a decision back in June last year, and we decided we're going to do a reel every single day. If you scroll back to our feed all the way to the beginning, it wouldn't take you very long. You will see how ridiculously bad some of our reels are. They're shocking.
Just do me a favour, because Kylie needs, if you've all got 2 minutes, I know we're finishing minutes, just go into InShot.
You want to share screen again?
Yeah, I do. Let's end on this because it's pretty important. So looking at your reel you just did there, Kylie, it's not in time with the music.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Because I did that this morning, and I was like, how do I make it in time to the music?
Yeah, this is
so this is a really like gold genius thing.
So I'll show you. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're frozen.
Oh, we were doing so well. Here we go.
Yeah, but there. Oh, we're back.
We're back. So,
Okay.
All right, this is going to change your world.
Look at this one that we did. Wait up. Almost up.
Which one more?
No. I need to show because it's exactly what we are talking about. Yeah.
Imagine there's no
All right. I'm going to help you guys. If you tried to do that in Reels,
you wouldn't do it.
You would shoot yourself. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
You should be uploading and dragging to 1 second.
You've got to find a song, okay? And this is where Tam's, dance background comes in handy. But you got to find a song and work out the beats, and it can be trial and error. But you'll see at the start of this, literally what I worked out with 3 videos. Okay, at the start there were 3 videos, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, and then there was something like, I don't know, maybe 100 pictures, each at 0.01 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to achieve with that, and I just gave up.
No, it's so easy.
When you're in InShot, I think I might still have it here. Yeah, I probably did it on my other phone. But say, for example, I would go into InShot and say I'm just doing still images now because you can't do it to video. Set in
but that's
duration.
What she wants.
But here we go. Look, but this is what I'm trying to say is that you can create a video, but you can't set duration for a whole lot with video. You can only do it with still images.
Yeah, that's what she's got.
So say I've got that video, that one. I've got to be careful what I've got in here. I don't even know what I've got.
There's no naked ones, so don't worry about that.
We don't want to see what you did last Sunday.
Anyway, let's hope there's nothing in there too incriminating. That's what it's like when they say, send us a picture of the 10th photo that's in your phone, and you go and look and you're like, I can't play this game. All right. So I'll just wait for that to load. We'll keep talking.
So you picked all your wedding photos that you've got on this song, right?
Remember, we're in InShot. And now that we've got all of it will automatically put them like that, okay?
This is what it's done for you, 5 seconds.
So you come across here and you see duration. Right?
So automatically 5 seconds.
And let's make them all 1 second. Okay? And then see this little arrow on the left where it's got 2 ticks. That means everything. The one on the right means just the one I selected. So if I do everything, apply to all. Now all of those images I clicked are all 1 second. So if I had music that went with it, it's perfectly. And then I would just upload that
But
if it wasn't the right timing when I put it to the music in IG Reels, I'd go back and try again. So I'd come back
so you'd
to it.
save it, it'd be a draft, and you go 0.8 or 1 point, you know, what is
Maybe
it
I've
too
gotta
slow
make
or is it too quick?
And you just gotta go back and forth until you figured out what's right. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
And if you need to do so, but if you try to do that with videos, guys, you can't set the duration on videos. You literally have to go in there and find the amount of seconds.
But still, let's say, because Andrew he did a reel that was the first part was video and the second part was the stills. It's the same as a normal reel. So you'd upload the reel first, you'd upload the video first, and you choose that you only want 3 seconds of the video.
Yep.
And then you upload the saved InShot product as the next part of the reel. Do you see what I mean?
And that's what I did. I built the photo part in InShot and I uploaded and watched it again. That's how people are doing them. But if you can nail that, you know the secret now. Don't try to do that in reels. We have tried to do it in reels. You'll go nuts. It's really, really hard. But it separates you from good and bad. Because
so I'll try that. That can be my goal for the day.
Yeah.
Yes, please make that your goal. So
I'll delete the other one.
Just making a reel with different angles.
Yeah, I mean, you've got lots to experiment with.
This was a good one. Andrew just did it's the same as your weddings. Andrew just did filming for Ethan's karate.
Just see those just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting-a-ting-a-ling. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside, snow is falling and friends are calling you. I'm on to lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Just see those.
I should have been paid a lot of money for that. But basically, I used InShot a hell of a lot for that. I captured the day.
You just filmed all this footage
in all real time.
all
And then,
separate.
did you notice as you were watching through, I fast forwarded a lot of stuff in InShot individually. I rewinded. But when I put it to the music, I made sure like when he got
ding dong ding or
when he
whatever
got tackled and went to the floor, it was in time with the beat.
It did take forever.
I sat on the hammock. This was my gift to our sensei. I sat on the hammock, and that one did take me probably about an hour. And for me, I have to shut out all noise.
But just still, can you see about leveling up? Like there's taking a reel, and then there's actually going, right, I'm going to take all this video footage of something,
put it to
I'm
music.
going to put it to music and really create it and trim it and going to InShot. Like I said, like when I look at yours, it's totally out of time, Kylie. So it's like needs to be listen and go, right, count it. When is it changing beat? Okay, 1, 2. Like see if you can figure out, or time with your timer when. Get your stopwatch and see when it's obvious when it's changing beats. That's how long your pictures need to be.
There's also accounts that you can follow that have the song, and then they show you
exactly how many seconds.
And you'll see that.
Worth doing.
Where's that?
You'll see. I'll send you someone. I see them all the time. It will just be a song, and it will say 3.2 seconds of worth of video, and then 20 pictures at 0.8. So it's kind of what time and
as long as you like their song.
As long as you like the song,
I'll send you some right now because I've got heaps of them as well.
Yeah, but they're good to have a look at. But again, that song might not be trending, so it might be trending. We just have a kind of look. But
Mhm.
So forward
Yeah,
that.
so he's going to forward you some now. But there's quite a lot of those accounts. And once you see that account, follow that account because it actually is an account for tutorials on videos.
Or people
or
people have been very clever because they know how to do it and use, and a lot of those are created in InShot as well. They've been very clever because what are they doing? They're adding value. So it could be totally, they're just adding value to people because they know people will share that. But guys, there's one last thing I just want to share with you in InShot with screen record and share. Narelle, you might notice, but a lot of times when you've got a video and you want to add audio over the top in InShot, when you look at that slide bar, you're going to see something that's called PIP. It's called PIP. It means picture in picture. That's how I do a lot of, I'll screen record the sound, right?
Yeah.
And I'll add that into the video and InShot as a PIP, and then I'll match it up, and then I'll make that disappear and just pull it off the screen. And then I got the sound that matches that. Does that make sense to you? Do you want me to quickly show you? You've got time, or?
Yeah, I've got time.
Have you got time?
That goes over my head.
So
that's when Kylie and I shut down. We're like, the squiggles go.
The squirrels are just like, smashing into each other and running around.
Oh, I suppose you delete it because you need the song to be trending, don't you? So you need. Yeah.
I've got to find one that doesn't let me save audio, and it will just talk amongst yourselves for 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'll share mine.
Okay. So a lot of them, Instagram are allowing you to save a lot of the sounds now.
It will be a case where you'll be able to save everything.
Yeah, they're letting go of that. Anyway, let's come in here and I'll quickly show you so it'll make sense. And then we can let you go. But this is probably something I use on a daily basis that will save you, if you understand what I'm doing here, it will save you so many headaches. Kylie, I know you do, Narelle, but Kylie, do you know already how to screen record your phone?
No.
Okay, great.
I didn't know you could.
Oh, this will change your life. Okay, so basically, say for example, I am looking at, I don't know, I'm looking at this reel. Okay, and I want to copy the sound. I would leave Instagram open. I would come down. You know when you get this page, you know how to get to this page?
Trying to do it now.
Yeah, go to your home screen. Yeah. And the top right-hand corner, just pull down with a finger or a thumb.
You got an iPhone, yeah?
I get that. I get all my messages.
No, then you're not on the home screen. Go to the desktop type of thing of your phone.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it depend on what model it's not.
Yeah, it's true. It does.
Have you got an iPhone?
What model have you got?
Yeah, iPhone.
You still be able to drag down.
Yeah, but
well, I'll get my kids to show me. It's okay.
Yeah, cool. So anyway, what you'll do is drag down, and that's like your home screen of all the quick things that you need to do. Maybe you need to brighten.
Kylie, just show me what page you're on. Just lift your camera up to the.
Can you try and go down from the bottom up?
Yeah, so that's the right page. So she just needs to top right down with one finger.
Yeah, but if you go from the bottom up, your phone may be a bit.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, great. Bottom up. Now, when you're in that screen, do you see that button on the bottom left that looks like a target, like a dartboard?
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Yep.
Do you have that? Yeah, great. So tap it. Oh, I can't do it while I'm doing Zoom. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But tap it.
It's got a little flashing red.
Yeah, great.
So now go to where you want to go.
Well, you can go anywhere.
Yeah, so go to Instagram.
Say what will happen is in the top left-hand corner now, it'll be in red, right? That means that it's recording. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. Recording.
It's gone to my photos.
Yeah, but it's recording literally everything that you're doing on your phone right now, like everything. Like even if you're in your apps or if you're coming out of your apps, it's recording everything. Now, if you finish recording, say you wanted to record a song or a reel, it will record that. It's recording everything. I get excited about this because it's so awesome. Then when you're finished, you want to go to the top where it's red in the top left-hand side and tap it. Can you do that now? Tap it.
Hang on, I'm so munted with technology, seriously. I win like the Munt Queen Award.
Change the language. Change the language.
Yeah. Change the language, change your life.
All right.
Have you got that?
Yeah.
And then what will happen? Did you tap it and it said stop screen recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
And now I can edit it.
Yeah, now if you go into your photos,
yeah,
it will have saved everything that you just did.
Yeah.
And then when you open that up, you just have to edit it and crop it and make sure you've cut out the stuff that you want. You basically saved everything that you have. And it's just like the easiest way to be able to say you posted something on Instagram, instead of saving it or whatever, or something else, you can screen record it and post it on another platform or share it or use it or whatever. It's the most handy tool. And now that I've told you, you'll wake up after a glass of wine this afternoon, you'll just go, oh my God, that means I can do this and that with this, you know? I'm not going to go into too much detail, but sharing screen one more time. Now that you know how to do that, now that you know how to do that, this is how it can be very handy for you in InShot. And this is how and what I do every single day. And this is how I get everything working so quick. So bear with me. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Yes. 5, 4. There we go. Great. So say, for example, I've just recorded something in Reels. So I just did that. We'll pull the sound down. I'm going to save it to my camera roll. I already have, okay, but let's choose a different one. Let's do this one. I'm going to save it to my camera roll. So saved, it says saved. Now if I go into my camera roll, it will appear there. It just sometimes takes a little bit of time. Yeah, it's not resume updates. I think my phone is just finally dying here. But anyway, it will appear there. And say it saved it without the sound, okay? All I would have done is gone into screen record, right? I would have clicked screen record, gone back into Instagram, played that reel. It's screen recording this from start to finish, okay? And then when it's finished, I would stop screen record, all right? And then that would save it to my camera roll again. And then all I would do, if you're following, there's a recording for this, guys, it's fine. I would go back. Now I'm in InShot, and all I would do is upload that particular thing that hasn't been saved, but let's pretend it was that. And imagine that that's got no sound, but I wanted to add the sound, and I've already screen recorded it. I would go to Pip, see the one on the bottom there, Pip.
Yep.
And I would say upload the one which I recorded with sound, and I would just match it up so the sound is perfect. Okay. And this is a bad example because they're two different things, but and then once I've matched
Chicken done.
Hey?
That's what that chicken done last night that I wanted to do, and it turns around. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, and then so basically I've matched up the sound now, all right, with the actual original video. And when I've got that perfect, I'm going to shrink that down and drag it off the screen. Okay, you can't see it. And now I've got it, and now I pick, and then I export, and then I've just added music to see how much time that's going to save you guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to save you so, and then you can just upload.
There's so much.
These are all the little hacks that when you know how, you get an idea in your head of why people are able to do what they're doing. What originally seems like you have to do it this long way. Did you get that, Narelle? Did that make sense to you?
Yeah. So I just need, I'm a practical person, so I probably...
You need to physically do it. And you got that, Kylie. And guys, yeah, obviously we've literally just thrown so much at you. But I just can't emphasize enough. Please just message us. Andrew, Tamlyn, do you remember that thing that you were saying? Andrew, Tamlyn, I'm trying to do this. I'm stuck. Please, if we don't respond straight away, we will in about 4 weeks. So just hang tight. No, I'm kidding. No, but we will respond. We love this stuff. We love teaching everything that we know with all this sort of stuff. So just don't think that the workshop stops now.
And also as well, if you know anyone that you're like, oh my God, they would love this, like just get them in touch with us because we've got some February dates. So
or if they want to see.
I've already told my friend Katie, I'm like, you need to do this workshop because she's useless on Instagram and she's just not. She's working another job. She's a celebrant, and I'm like, you could just focus on your celebrancy, and you won't need to do that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You need to use it. She's got such a good personality, and she needs to bring that out in her.
It's frustrating, but I guess the biggest gift that you can give us, guys, is just put this into practice.
Yeah.
And just watch, because reels right now are still the main thing. And once you've got your flow with it and you know what you're doing, you just watch people follow your account and the interactions you're going to have, because Instagram are pushing that stuff out into the world.
That's what they want.
If you keep doing what you're doing right now, you're going to get the same sort of results. So reels are it. Get good at it. Use InShot. Don't try to do the music matched ones within reels. You will be drinking out of large glasses of martini glasses like Kylie was constantly if that's the case. And remember, one last thing, guys, when you have done a reel, okay, when it's ready to go and before you go to the cover photo and stuff like that, remember that little arrow.
Save it. It's the biggest thing.
Save it. Get into the habit of saving everything.
Every single one.
Because Instagram will glitch. It will screw up. It will stuff up. And all of those hours that you put in, you just want to always have a backup plan. Because if you log out of your account, you can sometimes just lose everything that you've created.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, we love you all to bits.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
No
Pleasure.
worries.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys soon.
We'll see you around the
See you
place.
around.
All right. See you guys.